How's it going, YouTube? My name's Elvin Ninja 7, your resident Mystery Monk. And guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about a couple amazing changes coming in the next few patches. Now, some of them are in 10.2.5, which is coming up in less than a week now. If you don't know, it's coming out on January 16th. So yeah, already next reset, 10.2.5 is going to be dropping, and it's coming with a lot of quality of life improvements to the game, a lot of cosmetic changes. You know, a lot of mid-season patches in the past have been for major class tuning, meta shifting class tuning. Not this one. It's honestly just to make the game more enjoyable and, from what I understand, visually appealing. So right now I'm going to have it going on in the background, one of the biggest changes, and that is the Covenant abilities. The Covenants from Shadowlands, all of those abilities that remained through Dragonflight, a lot of them are getting visual updates. So I'll go ahead and have a video playing that someone else made. I'll have it linked for you guys down in the description, but you can see all of the new visual effects. And yes, there are a lot of healers and even Mistweaver Monk appearances in this. Now, you might be thinking this is kind of stupid. Like, why are they doing this? Well, I'll be honest, from my perspective as someone who makes smaller form content, smaller YouTube videos, I've even had a ton of people in my comment section alone telling me that they will not play Mistweaver because they hate the way that Feline Stomp looks. I'm not even kidding. I've gotten probably 30 of those comments from 30 different people that they hate the way that it kind of breaks the immersion of a Mistweaver. But you guys will see, like, look here, the Adaptive Swarm starting to look like a Druid. Convoke the Spirits looks amazing with all those balance, like, Star Surges swirling around you. They've really made these spells awesome. Weapons of Order has that mist like appeal to it. It looks awesome. All these look awesome, and some of these are not changed, but here we go. Feline Stomp becomes Jade Fire Stomp. It looks sick. It's like a jade serpent that kind of slithers out, and the best part is the mist that creeps up out of it. It looks really good. But the best part about all of these is not that they're actually doing it. I know some, like the Divine Toll, has gotten a lot of flack because people liked the old noise. I totally feel that. Noises are very important in games, but they're taking away the bonk that the bell toll makes. But from what I understand, they are actually going to put a glyph into the game for the old appearances. So like if you wanted your Feline to stay looking like the blue Feline, you could get that glyph and assign it to your Feline, make it blue again, from what I understand. So I hope that they allow us to do that for all aspects of the spell. So if you like the Divine Toll bong, that bell hit, hopefully that glyph also works for the sound effects as well. But all in all, such a good change, giving us more customization and not breaking that immersion of our classes for the sake of the old covenants that aren't even relevant anymore. So great change right there. Another amazing change coming in 10.2.5 is the follower dungeons. Now, for you and me, this might not seem like super necessary. We might not be in need of this in the game. But if you're someone who is new to the game, or if you know someone, if you've ever met someone who is just now starting in 2024 or 2023, then you know how hard it is to start this game and to get from 60 to 70 and do all those things for the first time, because everyone else around you will be so experienced. I mean, I remember back when I leveled my first character, it was so hard to get used to my character because like enemy packs and dungeons would die so fast, and it's just hard to get to know your character because everyone else just blasts dungeons. There's always like a max character in a lower level dungeon doing some kind of quest or something. But follower dungeons are going to be such a great addition to the game, if not only to help new players get used to the rotations, or I'm sure you guys have, you know, not wanted to deal with anyone but run a few low-key dungeons while watching a movie on your other monitor. I know I have. This is just going to be a great way to log onto an alt and just do a chill key, have NPCs go through. If you make mistakes, you make mistakes and you will not get flamed for it. So all in all, this is just such a good change. Now, for those of us like me and you who are end game players that don't need this or will not be using this feature, it's fine. Just don't touch it. It doesn't change your game at all, but this is such a good change. Now, it does have its flaws, like the NPCs can be a little wonky from my testing, but for the most part, it's just all around. I cannot see anything negative about this new feature. And now for the final topic that we're going to be talking about, one major big thumbs up and improvement and change from the dev team is the tier set change coming in 10.3. So as you know, in each new season, with each new raid season that comes out, every class gets their own tier set, or every spec gets their own new tier set. And for the most part, some of them hit and make the class more fun, more powerful, more engaging. But a lot of times, a lot of tier sets kind of miss that mark. Think back earlier this season, Windwalker had a horrible tier set that never procced and just did not feel good for the class at all. They've made changes since then, but yeah, they sometimes just hit the mark and they sometimes miss it completely. Well, they're kind of making an excellent change. As you know, season 4s, a lot of times they let you go back and tackle the old raids. They let you do some fun things in dungeons. For this season 4, for Dragonflight season 4, they are letting us vote on our favorite tier set from Dragonflight for each class, and whichever one wins, they're going with it. So let's go down to Monk, for example, and let's go to Mistweaver. I personally love this current tier set, and I have not liked these other two tier sets at all. Now, instead of them taking a swing at a random other 4th tier set and trying to make another one as good as the season 3 one, personally, I'm going to be voting for season 3 and hoping that it makes it into season 4 as well. But honestly, it's just a cool concept and it works for every class. So whatever classes you guys have been playing, make sure and look in the description for this link, and you can take it to go to the voting link and vote for yourself. And from what I understand, you can vote on each of these classes. But this is just an excellent way that the devs are giving us players a voice in the matter of what a tier set should be like. Because a lot of times, I'm sure you know, there are some classes that are like renowned for their developer being very active in the community and talking on Reddit and in Discords about what the tier set should be, and they really modify it based on what the community feedback looks like. Well, now they're kind of skipping that step and just letting us have a say. I love this. I hope this is kind of where they take it in the future, or at least learn from this, even in seasons where they don't do tier sets, like say they go back to a legendary system. Somehow giving us a say in this is just an excellent choice, because we are the ones who are keeping this game alive. Let's be real. But yeah, make sure that you guys vote, and do it quick because you don't want to miss out on voting. But know that even if the tier set for your spec or your class does not win, even if your favorite one that you vote on does not win, just be happy that they even gave us this choice in the first place. So yeah, once again, this link, as well as the link to the video that I showed at first, will be down in the description for you guys to vote and to watch and support that other YouTuber. Whoever put it together, I have no idea. But all in all, I think all 3 of these changes are excellent. I think a lot more people are going to want to try out other classes or other specs now, because their Covenant abilities don't just break the immersion. I think new players and alts are going to benefit a ton from follower dungeons, so huge thumbs up, and more things like that need to come into the game. Maybe like a follower raid. I'm sure that would be a nightmare. Just imagine like Fate Scribe, like a Fate Scribe fight with follower raid. I don't know, that'd be horrible, but those kind of things could be fun and allow people to get into it, as opposed to just going into LFR, where once again, one max level healer, one max level DPS can make the whole thing just trivial. I think these kind of changes are great to allow players to learn at their own pace. But guys, my name is LBNinja7. If you're a developer, huge thumbs up. And if you want to, make sure and share this with people in your guild if you have a guild Discord, so they know what's coming and get their feedback, and tell them to give me your feedback. But as always, thank you so much to the patrons for making this channel possible. I am living my dream, at least giving it my best shot, and I have these guys to thank. Thank you so much if your name's on the screen. And if you want to see your name alongside these guys and show support to my channel like they do, then make sure and check out the Patreon link down in the description below. But guys, my name's LBNinja7. Thank you so much for watching. Huge thumbs up all around to these changes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.